Early this year, JVC's excellent Averio GZ-HM400 marked a return to the enthusiast camcorder market after a couple of years of absence. The company is clearly back to stay, and just a few months later we have its successor, the Averio GZ-HM1 SEK. Let's find out where its improvements lie. The GZ-HM1 SEK uses an almost identical body to the HM400, with the silver finish being the most obvious sign that this is a different model. It also contains a healthy 64GB of memory built in. The CMOS sensor inside is an equally massive 1/2.3 inches in size too. However, the HM1 uses a back-illuminated version with 10.6 rather than 10.3 megapixels. This is the same technology Sony calls XMOR, where the sensor wiring is placed behind rather than in front of the pixels. In our experience, this arrangement has considerable benefits for image quality, particularly in low light. The other significant change is the new advanced image stabilization system. This uses 4 times the anti-shake area of the basic optical image stabilization, so it can smooth out a much greater level of vibration effectively. We noticed a considerable difference in shooting smoothness, and as this is still an optical system, there's no loss in quality associated with using it. Apart from these upgrades, the HM1 has the same excellent features as the HM400, so this is a comprehensively specified camcorder for the enthusiast user. Whilst JVC doesn't go so far as to include a full lens ring, a multifunction dial adjacent to the lens provides the next best thing. Pull the nearby switch down to enable manual focusing and up to enable manual exposure. The knob is then used to make the adjustment, after which the set button in front stores your configuration. But even greater control is readily available via the 3 buttons on the top. The A button enables aperture priority mode, after which the lens dial or laser touch operation strip can be used to change the iris setting. The S button similarly enables shutter priority mode. Though you can't configure shutter and iris independently, the exposure control is still available, which will perform a similar job. The third button, marked U, can be configured to operate a variety of user-specified functions. These include white balance, scene modes, backlight compensation, focus assist, and a number of others aimed at photography. Everything else is configured via the menu, which unfortunately is hindered by JVC's laser touch operation. We find this a little more fiddly to operate than the touchscreens now used by most of the competition, or more conventional joystick control. The HM1 also offers the full gamut of physical features for the enthusiast video maker. Beneath the sliding door on the top is a port into which you can screw an adapter housing a standard size accessory shoe. There's a mic mini jack beneath one flap at the back and a headphone mini jack beneath another. All these features are matched by the HM1's ability to shoot great footage in most conditions. The HM400 already shot excellent video in adequate lighting, and the HM1 matches its abilities here. With its backlit sensor, however, the HM1 noticeably outperforms the HM400 in low light. The image is brighter and there's little sign of noise until illumination drops to a very low level. The HM1 now places up with the best for low light, a considerable achievement. The JVC Averio GZ-HM1 SEK is a great camcorder, but it also costs more than £1,000. If it had a full lens ring, we'd recommend it wholeheartedly. Even without this, we still think the HM1 is well worth considering, although it's up against stiff and cheaper competition.